Antetokounmpo out there with Rob Williams. And it's Henderson in at the point. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
Just 5 on the clock. Nobody near Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
Henderson finds Tatum. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Explosive leaping ability. Allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Pass the ball. Vucevic against Williams. Vucevic to the pass, the ball. Count the basket.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Henderson. This game out 36 points for him.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Levine. Williams with the defensive effort. Henderson against Ball. Up top, Henderson. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Bulls are gone. 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass the ball. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
That's good from Ball.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Cleveland.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Levine dishes the ball. DeRozan passes to Levine. Down low. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Williams.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. DeRozan surveying the D. Williams dishes to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now here's Brown. His last outing, he had 8 points. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago leading by 4.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, G.A. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Now here's Henderson. Count it. Good. Henderson's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Ball with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 6. Now Henderson. 6 points for him. Stolen by Ball. Vucevic with it, and it's Horford picking him up, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run. Bean passes to Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Chicago leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the first. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 8. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Here's Ball. He's got 8. Outside DeRozan. 1:05 left in the first. Williams up on top. Covered by Giannis. Good.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Henderson kicks to Tatum. Back to Henderson. And then jammed down as he goes right over to Vucevic.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. DeRozan on the wing. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And then Henderson with the jam.
Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. For 3, Levine. Henderson pulls it in. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Henderson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Ball fires from way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Chicago.
The Bulls. 20. Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Henderson kicks to Williams. Clock is at 3, and it's sent back by Drummond. DeRozan passes the ball. Back to DeRozan. Shoots from the elbow. Henderson pulls it in. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. And it's all evened up.
And Coach was talking about the muscle Tatum's packed onto his frame. He said now he has the power of a power forward. We saw it on display right there.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the foul. It'll go on Doug. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Ball against Henderson. And there's the pass to Levine. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Antetokounmpo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Chicago trailing here. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. There's so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty. What does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins.
Now here's DeRozan. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Tatum and DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability to DeRozan, he can go get it.
Pass the ball. Takes it from 10. Vucevic trying to get over. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ball. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 and 6. Tatum dishes to Henderson. Tatum looking around. Lets it go from 11, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And he's got such a smooth release on that jump shot. You can feel that it's just coming naturally to him.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Got a piece of it. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Brogdon finds Henderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Levine.
For Boston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago, so they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Both free throws good from Henderson.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Henderson against Ball. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Henderson. And oh, here we go with Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Bulls trail by 7. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And here's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
3 points.
Levine's got 5.
The shooting form of Zach LaVine is so pure, he's money in the bank from deep.
To the inside. Throws it up high, and then Henderson with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Chicago calls timeout. Dub really making a difference here.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. And the Bulls making a change also. Williams is checked in. LaVine feeling it out a bit. DeRozan against Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Ball from long range. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Celtics leading by 6. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And it's Brown missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
LaVine kicks to DeRozan. 18 feet out. And the Bulls with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Brown outside. With some arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's LaVine, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics leading by 4. Tatum on the wing. Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jones Jr.
And what I love about Tatum, he is decisive with his decision-making in terms of driving the basketball. Solid at kind of just putting his head down and creating the angle, and then the strength there to take the contact and force the foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Ball. 11 points in the game. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Vucevic. Over Williams. And again, Chicago. No good. Celtics have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Tatum passes to Antetokounmpo. Jones against Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jones Jr.
Yeah, nice job of drawing to the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
At the line for your Celtics.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Tatum against Jones. Ball feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Williams. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Chicago ball.
Shot clock at 2. LaVine wide open. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Slick shot by Zach right off the pass. He just goes straight into his motion.
Tatum on the wing. Unloads from 9. And he knocks down the jumper. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. And they had their fingerprints all over that second quarter, coming back from a deficit and building a 7-point lead. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. Not so much for them, though. That's been the difference in the game.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Henderson in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Up top, Tatum. DeRozan defending. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Henderson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his third foul of the game.
Foul.
Here's Ball. Outside DeRozan. Brown against Levine. Back to DeRozan. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Levine. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. In the corner. Tatum with it. Brown outside. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Levine inside the 3-point line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Giannis outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Williams.
And different games, different. An official, something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
And it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Ball against Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
And he's good on the second. Celtics leading by 6. Now here's Henderson. He's got 18. Brown outside. Stolen by Ball. Outside, Levine. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Williams kicks the ball. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
The Celtics making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. It's a close game here in Boston. Pass to Brown. Here's Brogdon, guarded by Levine. Pulls it up. And they'll get another chance. Brogdon looking it over. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. And that one is good. Williams has got a second bucket tonight.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
The pass to Williams. In the corner, it's Levine. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. It's good from about 19 feet.
Rapid fire by Vooch. He gets the ball and doesn't even think about it. He just shoots.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a 3-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor. This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
Boston making some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Robert Williams. Alinari comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's White in for Doug. Chicago also making some changes. Drummond comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and it's Alex Caruso in for Levine. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that one's good, Caruso.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To Gallinari. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And it's Ball in the corner. 3-pointer. Horford with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. White dishes to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on DeRozan.
I admire the energy that Brown plays, was so great at getting to the line.
Some changes for Chicago. Jones comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dragic in for Ball. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. White against Dragic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Showing the courage and strength to take it up inside. Bourne will now go to the line.
For the Bulls. Goran Dragic.
He's off on the second. Boston trail. Here's White. Dragic with some nice D.
Creativity at his best, but scoreboard points are worth more than style points.
He lobs it up.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
You know, we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Brown outside. It's good from long range. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Caruso, the pass to Dragic. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gallinari. Here's Drummond. And finally they hit one. Drummond's got his first basket of the night.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Here's White. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Passes it to Dragic. 11 feet away. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Dragic the pass to Jones. Now here's DeRozan. Gallinari covering. They get the rebound.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And White kicks to Gallinari. Back to White. No good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Chicago up 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Bulls leading by 3. Taking a look at the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Ball and Levine are the guard set, and it's Jones in at the 3. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Henderson against Ball. Outside, Smart. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Henderson against Ball. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stop the alley.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Ball finds Jones. Back to Ball. Vucevic up top. He's guarded by Williams. Team 2 from Ball. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Henderson against Ball. Brown the pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And this is an area where Giannis wants to improve. I think the key for him to continue to grow is to shoot those with confidence.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Levine. Back to Jones. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Assisted by
Levine's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. There's Smart. Now the pass to Henderson.
Jason Tatum.
Back to Smart. They get a hand on it. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ball kicks to Levine. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
He takes it in. Henderson passes to Giannis. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Jones finds Williams. To the middle. Jones trying to get open. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Ball against Henderson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And that one falls for Henderson. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside, Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Jones, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Patrick Williams with all the talent in the world.
Here's Henderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
And he knocks down the first one. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Bulls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside, Ball. Teardrop shot. Williams with the block. Smart against Levine. Here's Henderson. Kicks it out to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Vucevic.
That one on Vucevic.
Personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Brown is checked in for Boston.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Chicago calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Kumbo. It's Henderson on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And there's the foul. He'll go undone. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. DeRozan with it. And it goes down 2 points.
DeMar DeRozan, when you need a score, go to the guys you feel comfortable with.
And here's Henderson. Here's the lob. And Kumbo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
1:30 left to play in the final quarter. DeRozan against Tatum. And it's DeRozan missing. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And here's Boston. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Williams with the steal. For 3, Levine, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And this is why they turn to Levine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
Over in the corner, Brown. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on. DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Stolen by Henderson, and so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's an 8-point game.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
He kicks to Vucevic. Here's Ball with the 3. Rebound Boston. Now Henderson. A 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo from downtown, and it falls.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous